888-327-561 is the number that you can call to get on the air tonight. Big show tonight. Just spoke with Robert Hubbard, Monsters of Tokyo, and Kelly, the taxgirl.com, Kelly Phillips Erb, joining us on the show tonight as well, which means we almost ran out of time. Once again, for our sports guy, a guy named Chris. It's now time for sports with a guy named Chris, with Chris Wren, if we had him on the phone, of which I've just been told by our chief engineer that we do not, which means I'm going to have to fill in time by talking about what I'm passionate about and just going through my list of stuff that makes me angry. I'm going to have to say the big news, Gnurk, and if you can't figure that out, don't worry about it if he's not picking up.
No, I'm just wondering, am I calling his mobile or home?
Let's call his mobile. Does he even have a mobile phone?
I guess he does.
Guy named Chris. He's also ensuring that the band Twilight City, they've got a new single called Hello. We've played it a few spins on the Big Dumb Fun Show. That number's not in service, Gnurk, so I don't think he does have that phone. Maybe the other phone will do. Twilight City jumped over the weekend to around 18,000 likes on the Facebook. The single's gone crazy. Several hundred downloads via iTunes. Chris, what's going on?
Hello?
Hello?
Jeff?
Are you there?
I am.
Can we talk sports now?
What does it take to be able to talk a little sports around here?
You know what? I apologize. We bumped you last week, and it was so bad because you were actually in studio looking like a sad puppy. Like, if you really gotta bump me? But then you tried to make nice and be like, it's okay if you have to bump me. It's all right. I understand. And I definitely did not want to do that this week. So what do you got going on in sports, sir?
Well, I don't know if you heard, but Oscar Pistorius, the Blade Runner there.
Blade Runner.
Yeah, he, the one who murdered his girlfriend.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Through the bathroom door.
We're in America, so I'm allowed to say murdered his girlfriend.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't quite know how that works, but in any case, murdered his girlfriend.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he could leave South Africa now to run in international meets. Judge just thought that'd be a good idea. He's got to go find some future victims. What the hell?
Because he made the plea that he go ahead and let me go and run in these meets, because where am I going? I got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Exactly.
He's like, where am I going to go? And so the judge said, you got a point.
He's got to make money.
He's got to make some cash. But
he doesn't need to make any money. He should just be locked up. They shouldn't have given him bail in the first place. I couldn't believe they gave him bail, and now they're like, oh, go ahead, leave the country. Go ahead. Because you know what? It's better that you go kill somebody in another country than our damn country.
I thought you had told me that he was asking to leave the country, but that he had no intentions of actually pursuing any sort of race. Is that still the case or no?
That's what they were saying before, but now, now they're just like, hey, you can just do whatever you want, Oscar. He's just like, oh, I think I'll just keep running. People are starting to think I might be innocent. I'm like going to OJ this crap.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Well, why wouldn't he? He's been winning every time he's out running. Here he is. This happens. He runs out of the courtroom. They let him go.
I mean, they let him ride a motorcycle in a race. Why wouldn't they just let him off, right?
I mean, she was hot, but he says it was a burglar.
Yeah, it could have totally been. There's probably a lot of folks out there that are trying to burgle his house.
I mean, it's South Africa. I can kind of understand. Maybe it's a little dangerous there, even though you live in this enormous gated community.
Yeah, you have 16-foot gates. I know you're really nervous about that. I mean, I only live in Independence. It's not like it's dangerous here compared to that gated community you live in, Oscar. I haven't managed to shoot anybody.
You just never know when a hot supermodel is going to climb over that 16-foot wall and skinny your way up into the bathroom in a negligee.
I've been hoping that the hot supermodel would climb over the wall and shimmy her way up into the bathroom and and allow me that opportunity, just so you know, okay? In case there's any hot supermodels that are thinking about doing that, go ahead. The back door's open, though.
Yeah, go ahead and make yourself at home. Yeah. Now, how's it? Have I officially won the bracket, and how bad did I spank you?
Oh, my gosh. I don't even know. Yeah, I think you officially won it, though. Yeah.
Thank you. How many folks were in our bracket that I kicked their ass?
Oh, it's just you and I.
Okay.
So it's not quite as satisfying for you. Well, it probably is still just as satisfying for you.
It is, but it would make me feel better. In fact, we'll cut this and edit it. I'll ask you the same question and just say
50.
like hundreds or something like that. Okay, all right.
50.
Hey, Chris, how many folks did I beat out on this year's bracket anyway?
At least 500.
Oh, I knew it was around about 500. So the big playoff is coming up. Is it tonight?
It is. It's on right now.
It's on right now, and this is
As we speak.
Is this the championship or no?
It is the championship. It's Michigan versus Louisville.
I thought there was something on tomorrow, though.
Right now, in fact, the score is 38-37, Michigan over Louisville.
It's going to be a tight
Michigan's
game.
look really good. I mean, I think Michigan's going to win this game. But, I haven't been right much lately, so I don't know how much water there, whatever that floats. But
See, I used to think I was right a lot, and then I got married, and I realized that everything that I do is absolutely wrong.
See, but you know what? That's the first time you've ever been right, is when you realize that I'm married and everything I do is wrong.
Yeah.
That means you can finally be right just by knowing that.
Oh, that's true.
That
That's
is
true.
so
I never thought
success.
about that.
See?
Now, today was opening day for the Royals, but across the world, opening day has been, this week. Is baseball back? Do you think that they got some steam going? Because I personally feel that it's kind of waned a bit over the years, and I know for Royals fans, this is it. We're always talking about this is the season. But how is the entire league feeling about the upcoming season? Is everyone back into baseball, or is it just an opening day hype?
Well, first of all, it's only opening day for the Royals' home, as far as their home opener. I mean, opening day was a week ago, okay?
Yeah. I'm just saying, several different teams, this starting last week, and I think there were a couple today, they're having their own home opener.
Well, that's the nice thing about playing on the road for the first 6 games, is that you get to open on the road, and so that's the opening day, your first game, and then you get to come home. You actually get to have like 2 opening days. But the Royals were very successful, 3-3 over the first 6 on the road, so I thought that was good. That's what I was hoping for them.
Yeah.
And if they can have a winning record on this home trip, which they obviously, down 1-0, got the 2 runs scored on the home run. I think it was the 7th or something today. And won 3-1.
Thanks, Chris. We'll talk with you next week. Sports with a guy named Chris
Sounds
on the
good.
Big Dumb Bunch Show.
Here's Prospect Hill with Come On.